Welcome to the Medic Church from Silverlands. Excited to be here with you this week. We got a holiday week coming up and a lot to go over. Want to go over last week's performance, what went on, who did well, who needs to pick it up. So the first metric I want to go over is the best month in income collected. The following properties are tracking. So right now, Oak Ridge, Tanya, she's tracking. Coach Light North, Jay, good work. Felicia in Pine Meadows tracking. Sedona, good work, Jennifer, and Sharon in Winter Springs, all tracking for their very best month. Okay, I wanted to go over last week's performance from a leasing side. If you're in the yellow, then you are pacing for your 2 move-ins. So good work to everyone in the yellow. I did want to highlight a few people. You can see here, Circle T had a good week. And then overall, Maria, her group did 17 move-ins last week. Chuck had 11, I believe. And then Darcia with double digits as well with 10. If you are pacing for a win, it means you're 8 in your property on the month, then you'll highlight in gold. Want to highlight Big Valley, currently at 11, Vines at 9, Fircrest at 8, Sedona with 10, and West Oaks with 11. Also, for month to date, our net RPS, to highlight yellow, you need to be +4. So you have Jay and Suzette with 4. You have Caitlin and Amber in 5. That's in Lakeside, so good work there. And then you have Joanna and Newport Village, a new property for us. Good work. And then also Amber and Billy Courtney in Countryside with a +4. If you're in the negative, you're going to start seeing pacing in the negative will be in this red or this pink. Get out of the red. It's hurting every single one of us by having anyone in the negative. It just isn't okay. We got to make sure that we're really focusing to get out as much as possible. So if you're in the red, do us all a favor and let's focus in and get out. Okay, I want to go over 5-star reviews. Circle T, Vines, and Sedona all had 5-star reviews this week. Good work. Remember, use flyers from Sam, get QR codes, scan those, have your current tenants filling out 5-star reviews. The more reviews we get, the faster we'll pick up on leases. So I want to go over our top performers from last week. We had Billy, Akasha, Kim, and Carolina all with 4. And Angelica and Suzette rounded out the top 2, tied for first with 5 move-ins on the week. So good work. So one thing I wanted to go over is just Google Chats. We're going to start implementing Google Chats. We've created an underwriting for leasing, a chat thread where you can communicate directly from Google Chat from your phone in the field to the computers of anyone at corporate and our virtual team. That's your route of communication, is going to underwriting thread in Google Chats. We'll have some screenshots, hopefully, that we have on this so you can kind of see where you go. But basically on the left-hand side of your email, you click on chats, it will pull down a menu and you can actually see people that you can talk to. Underwriting would be one of them. We'll invite you to that thread. And then also on your phone, make sure you download on your phone because it allows you to chat directly with their computer from your phone while you're in the field. Okay, so I want to go over our thought for the week. The thought for the week is it stacks on top of what is being committed versus being involved. We talked about how people that are involved kind of they say they're going to do things, but their performance and their metrics kind of stay the same. They don't really change in their action. Then we talked about can't versus won't. Deciding which activities will I decide that I'm just not willing to put in the time, and which ones just can I not do. We found that most of the time you can do a lot of things that you didn't think possible as long as you put your mind in focus. This week we're going to talk about the tyranny of the or versus the genius of the and. A lot of times what we do is we talk about just things we're doing, especially when you're moving up or you have different tasks put on your plate. Let's say, for example, CMs, you have the bill, you need to collect, you have collections that you need to collect. You also have leasing that needs to be done. Ultimately, you're responsible for leasing in your market as a CM. Your leasing agent's there to help you and support you, but ultimately that's your metric. And so a lot of times what will happen, you'll say, well, I can do this activity, or you'll use the word or I can lease. I can collect a lot, or I can lease. Or an AM is going to say the same thing. I'm going to really focus on the operations or on leasing. And what happens is that's a limiting type of belief in our language. When we use or, it's a limiting type of a thing where you have this tyranny in your life. So the way to kind of think through this would be, let's say I need to lease and I need to have collections. It's what happens when I use or. I say, well, I can lease, or I'm saying, oh, I can't do both. I've got to figure out which one I'm going to do. So one of them suffers, versus saying, I can collect and I can also lease at a high level. When you do that, it opens up your mind to say, well, I can or I won't, and you'll have those types of conversations with your mind to really figure out what you're going to do and what you're not willing to do. And so just be aware of that when you're using it. A lot of times when you're getting pushed and you're kind of growing in your career, you're going to have experiences where you say, I feel more comfortable doing just the stuff I used to do on its own. And now I'm gonna need to do these other things. So when you're saying and you do both, people that are super successful in the industry, in general in life, they know when to say no to things, but they also know when to say, I can and I will do it, and I will do both the things what I currently had before, what I was doing the very best, and then also now the new stuff I'm giving. How do I put the and in there so I can do both of them at a high level? Thanks for watching. Have a great holiday season. We appreciate every single one of you. We have a lot of work to do. Excited to finish out the year strong. So be looking for some stuff from us to get going and finish the month, but also excited for 2026. Thanks, guys. We're out.